You know, speaking of gun rights, I had Larry Pratt on my program, The Info Warrior. It's 9 to midnight Central Time last night. And I forgot to bring this story up, and it's such a great story because it really illustrates how responsible gun owners save lives. We're going to play the video in a moment, but I'm going to read this right now. College student shoots, kills home invader. A group of college students said they are lucky to be alive, and they're thanking the quick thinking of one of their own, police said. A fellow student shot and killed one of two masked men who burst into an apartment. Channel 2 Action News reporter Tom Jones met with one of the students to talk about the incident. And this is Charles Bailey he's talking about. Apparently his intent was to rape and murder us all. Oh, but we can't defend ourselves. We shouldn't have a Second Amendment. We should just bow down to the government and just let them take care of us. And if they can't, just, be raped and killed like the slaves that we are. That makes sense. Bailey said he thought it was the end of his life and the lives of 10 people inside his apartment for a birthday party after two masked men with guns burst through the patio door. They just came in and separated the men from the women and said, "Give me your wallets and cell phones," said George Williams of the College Park Police Department. Bailey said to the gunman, started counting bullets. Can you imagine that nightmare if you're not armed? They're counting bullets as a guy has a gun to your head? Oh, my God. The other guy asked how many bullets he had, and he said he had enough. My God, again. That's when one of the students grabbed a gun out of his backpack and shot the invader who was watching the men. The gunman ran out of the apartment. The student then ran into the room where the second gunman, identified by police as 23-year-old Calvin Levant, was holding the women. Apparently, the guy was getting ready to rape his girlfriend, so he told the girls to get down and started shooting. The guy jumped out of the window, said Bailey. A neighbor heard the shots and heard someone running nearby. I mean, this is incredible. Really, these people all could have been killed. Very disgusting. We have the video yet, guys? Are we pulled up? All right, let's play the video. We got it?
They thought they were about to die when masked gunmen burst in, but it was one of the robbers who ended up dead. Police say a man at the party on Lakemont Drive in College Park surprised the home invaders when he pulled his own gun. Channel 2's Tom Jones live at Grady Hospital where one student is recovering from gunshot wounds. Tom.
Yeah, John, that female student was caught in the middle of the gunfire, and she is lucky to be alive. Actually, all those students who were at that party are thankful that one student took matters into his own hands.
If they hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
Charles Bailey is talking about the college student who risked his life to save the 10 people who were at his party when two masked gunmen burst into his apartment.
I think all of us are really cognizant of the fact that we could have all been killed.
The gunman ordered the men in one room and the women in another.
Apparently, his intent was to rape and then murder us all.
That's when one student urged another to take action. There was a gun in a backpack, and one student grabbed it and started shooting at the gunman watching over the men. That invader ran away. The student then kicked in the door where the second gunman, identified as Calvin Levant, held the girls.
Apparently, the guy's getting ready to rape his girlfriend. So he tells the girls to get down and start shooting. The guy jumps out the window.
Levant died from gunshot wounds to the face and arm. A female student was hit in the crossfire but survived. A neighbor told me she thought she heard one of the gunmen run by.
I just heard him say, "Somebody please help, call the police." And that was right after I heard the 3 gunshots.
Bailey, a college student himself, was shocked when I told him Levant lived just a building away. Building 17.
What?
Building 17.
Oh, man.
And Bailey says the gunman told him they had been watching him, and now he knows how. Police say they are close to finding that second gunman. The student here was hit several times, but is expected to survive. We're live at Grady Hospital in downtown Atlanta. Tom Jones.
All right. I mean, it's just an incredible story and really a reiteration of why we need our Second Amendment, not just in incidents like that, but really to protect ourselves from a tyrannical government. All right, I promised you I was going to take your calls before Jones came on.